you to Wellview. This is where me and Aidan grew up, and as you can see, it's a posh neighbourhood. But this is where the old Stewie and the old Aidan used to be. People used to run through this park here. And over there, before our shots off at the house. The house was shot a couple of times due to the life that we were living, because of drug addiction and because of the family situation that we were in.
I just remember getting out of school at a young age and messing around, getting kicked out of school and stuff. And this is all I used to do, was hang around here with no life and no future and all. And every time I drive in here, it reminds me, and God reminds me of where they came from, and how much I'm grateful for what I have. I'm married, I have a baby on the way. I'm running the men's home in Drogheda.
This is an old famous part of where we used to hang around. Years ago, these two houses weren't here, and it used to be called the Gap. But the reason they built these two houses was because everybody used to hang around just right here, and the police had come in from this way, this way here, and they'd never be able to catch us because we used to be able to run straight through, and there'd be nothing but fields behind us. But there was a lot of people stabbed, a lot of people shot at, a lot of different things happened right here at this place, and you know, there's a few bad memories. As you can see, the spirit is still here. The house is still boarded up back there as well.
We used to come down here, and well, you always wanted to be like my older brothers. And any time I snuck out of the house or the window and they came down here, they'd always kick me away from the Gap. Everybody wanted to be at the Gap.
Everybody would go off robbing cars the weekend, thinking they were great, and come home here and drive up and down racing the cars and all, and thinking everybody was all good. And we actually lost a friend underneath that pylon there. When he was young, he was hanging around down here, and there was a boy hanging around, he was standing there on the spot.
This was it. This is what all we had to look forward to. And from loving football and all at a young age to all this, just running amok and drinking on the weekends and coming down here and stuff, there was nothing. It was an empty life. We had an empty life, and I just thank God.
There's a house up there on the, you can't see it from here, but in the next field. And a fella used to always look out with his binoculars. We used to call him Brian 99, because he'd see a little bit of smoke or a fire here coming out, and he'd ring the police on us, and somehow the police would track down through the estate and try find us and all, but we always used to get away. But as you can see, this is another place where we used to be when we were growing up. We used to come from the estate down there, and a lot of people used to hang around up here on weekends and all, but this is a place that we spent a lot of time as well. I know it's a graveyard, and you probably think it's a bad place to stay, but I tell you one thing, I wasn't afraid of the dead people up here. I was more afraid of the people that were alive down there. As you can see, if you look on the ground and all, there's tin foil and bits of tablets and that. And this was a place where you used to come and sleep and stay, because there was a bit of shelter there from the little arch. And if it rained or anything, if you want to look at the arch, if it rained or anything, you had a bit of drainage, a bit of shelter, and you'd often huddle up in the corner and go to sleep and all. But even on weekends, people used to come up here all the time, and you'd be out people's way and all, nobody would bother you. But I've often slept in here or up there on the roof or something, and this was another place that played a part in the old us. But all it got me was this. This is all that life gave me. Trying to think it was the hard man. The old me, this is the old me. Sleeping in here in a graveyard. And I was as good as any of these people. I was dead, I wasn't living. And I thank God every day I wake up that I don't have to live around here. Like, I'm not putting the place down, but I don't have to sleep in a graveyard anymore.
Just what Stewie said, they were my examples, and we came up here 1 week and we spent 2 days up here. We swept it all out, and we brought benches off the builders. then compared to now, like the life we have now, was just like we tried to live a life in a graveyard. That's how empty and dead our lives were. No, but everybody needs God. When you have an empty life, everyone needs God. And this was no life, and the life I have now, every day I thank God for it, because everything we showed us all day, that was it. No, I'm just grateful.